What's up, loves? It's Princey. God is good, y'all. I hope y'all living your best fucking life. And as you can see from the title, you guys, narcissistic family is not your family, and they will continue to love bomb you, and they will continue to have you in a cycle of abuse. Now, as I always state in all my videos, y'all, I'm simply here to send a message to someone, to help someone, because of the simple fact of I wouldn't be standing where I am today if it wasn't for people who helped me. Because the things that I have experienced in my life is something that a lot of people can't overcome. It takes a very, very strong person to overcome their childhood trauma. If you are watching this and you are suffering or you have suffered, I commend you for even looking up stuff so you can heal, or trying to figure out how to detach and get away from that. Now, I did write a lot of notes down, so I will be looking down a lot, but I really want to dive right into this. As I said in my title, the love bombing. And okay, if you're so I was partially raised by a narcissistic parent, and with that being said, childhood development is very, very important. Like, it's the most important thing of the society. If our children are raised correctly, they will grow up and be great adults and great just human beings in this world, and they can run our future, and everything could go smoothly. But because people are dealing with all these internal issues and they're not willing to self-reflect and heal, they inflict this pain onto their children. And this is how we end up having sociopaths, narcissists, and psychopaths. And this is how the world is just so unstable. But for you who are taking advantage and trying to heal, like, God bless you. And there's 4 cycles to abuse. The cycle of abuse has 4 cycles. The first stage is the tension, right? So the tension stage that's the buildup. So your parent or whoever is the caretaker to you, or who is a narcissist to you, whatever they're going throughout the day, or at work all day angry, or whatever it is that's going on in their brain, that's the tension. It's building up because they're being stressed out, and you are the target. So then it's the incident. That's the actual act. Now, after all day, they just spent all day at work stressed out because they man and did this to them, or whatever the case may be. Whatever it is that they're feeling in their brain, because they're insecurities, and they lack to go get help, and they lack to have a better understanding of their self. Because again, we're in a body. Our spirit is what's controlling this body, but our brain, you have to fix your brain. So let me not get off topic, but that's when they act out. So they coming home and they lashing out at you, because it's as far as abuse, it's emotional, physical, and verbal. So now they're coming home at you and they're lashing out at you. That's the second stage of the 4 stages of abuse. So the first stage is the tension, the build-up, and then the second stage is the incident, and that's when they're going to act out at you. And then the third stage is the reconciliation. After they done fucked you up, or whatever it is that they did to you, said some fucked up shit to you, treated you like straight shit. Now the next day or next week, they're like getting you stuff. Oh, you want this? Or, oh, I just bought you this. Or trying to make it seem like they're trying to smooth you over now, because they want you to feel like, okay, this person loves me. They want you to stay around. They don't want you to ever leave, for real, even though they don't fucking like you. They don't like you, but they want to keep you there as their fucking footstool. That's what they want to have you as. And then the 4th stage of the cycle of abuse is the calm. That's when they say a sorry that they don't even mean. Like, they don't mean that sorry. Oh, I'm sorry that I did this to you. I'm sorry that I did that to you. They're not sorry. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a damn about you. And at the end of the day, evil is what evil does. That's what evil is. You know when someone genuinely loves you. You know when someone genuinely wants to be around you. And this is why I said this is also love bombing. The 4 stages of abuse all ties into being love bombing. If it's your parent, they're love bombing you. Your narcissistic parent is love bombing you. They're making you feel like shit, which is a cycle of abuse. And then they're going to love bomb you by making you feel like they're the best thing to you, like you need them to survive. Without them, you can't survive. Or they're going to give you all these gifts. They're going to give you whatever it is that you want. Oh, you want a PS5, or you want a phone? Here you go. But guess what? You ain't going to do this, or you ain't going to do that. At the end of the day, y'all have to stay woke, and your heart can feel it. People always want to. There's another thing that's annoying to me is everybody always want to preach the Bible, or always talk about God, but when you really of God, people know when you of God. People know. When a person puts on an act, a narcissist will always put on an act. A narcissist will always make it seem like they're so sweet, so innocent. They're going to always have just water energy. Always, but that's fake though. A real person shows all their sides. We all have a shadow side. Y'all can see from my videos. Like, I'm not ashamed of my game. I can be nice and sweet and all that. But when I feel some kind of way, I'm going to let you know. A narcissist won't do that because they know that if they show the other side of them, people ain't going to want to be around them when people really can see how controlling they are, how much they plot against people, how manipulative they are, just how cunning they are and how evil they are, because that's not of God. Like the demons know God. Demons sit in this church all day. So for everybody who is Bible thumpers, that don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing to keep waving the word of God around when you don't really feel it in your spirit and in your heart. I feel God in my spirit and my heart. It's because of God that I'm able here to talk to y'all and tell y'all how to get past it, because I thought I was going to die, y'all. I thought I was going to die, but God saved me, and I'm going to help someone else get out of that. And you have to always remember that if you have a narcissistic parent, there is going to be a golden child. They're going to have a child who they just love so much. They're going to treat that child so good. They're going to shun you out. You will be triangulated against. And triangulation is when two people are teaming up on one person. It's just a triangle. And it's like I can't go to this person thinking, okay, you're my sister, you care about me, right? Oh no, y'all all are against me. So you will be, if you're and the funny thing is, I'm dark skinned and I'm the black sheep. I'm cool with it. I love being dark skinned. The black community always does colorism. There's a lot of fucked up shit that we have to deal with in this matrix, right? If you got to deal with so many things in this matrix, you have to be able to look yourself in the mirror and love yourself. If no one taught you how to love yourself, you have to learn how to love yourself. You have to. That's the only way you're going to survive. And like I said, I might be the black sheep, but guess what? I got the prize by being dark skinned too, baby. So I'm cool with that. I'll gladly be the black sheep because I love myself. The love that I have given myself is 10 times greater than any parent could ever have did for me. And my dad was the best father I ever had. God rest his soul. I'm just speaking on like my other narcissistic parent. As far as that person, I don't have no hate, no grudge towards that person at all. I really don't care. But because I could have fell off so badly, I could have been another statistic. I was supposed to have been a statistic, y'all, because of her. She wanted me to be a statistic. But now I have a voice and I'm going to help y'all. Don't let your narcissistic parent take you off your square. If you believe in God, you have to fight and keep going. You have to keep on going. And you have to know that better days are going to be ahead of you. You have to get out that situation. If you don't get out that situation, you're going to keep staying in those 4 stages of cycle of abuse. It's never going to end. I'm 27 years old, y'all, and I'm finally free. I'm never going back. It took this long. It took most of my life. Like, come on. You don't want to be in your 30s. And I know a woman who's literally in her 50s and still said, oh yeah, my mom treats me like this. You got me chopped. I will not be in my 30s, 40s, 50s, or whatever, still dealing with people who don't care about you. Just because someone can get pregnant or just because someone can give some sperm, it does not make them a parent. It doesn't. So you have to get away from that, because a narcissist can really end your whole life. It can turn your heart cold. And what will you have to offer this world? What will you have? Like, you have to be able to preserve your innocence and preserve the light that God gave you, because God loves us all. And with that being said, you have to do your inner work, because at the end of the day, God is in us. So it don't matter. I don't go to church. I don't have to go to church, because I know I have a relationship with God. I'm spiritual. This is for my people who are having a spiritual awakening. If you're having your spiritual awakening, do your inner work. When you do your inner work, you will find all the answers. You don't need to look to another person for no answer. That's what a narcissist will make you feel like. A narcissist parent will make you feel like they are God. They're not God. God allowed us to, like, if I have a baby, it's a gift, but it's not mine. It belongs to Creator. We have eternal souls. This right here can't go with us when we die. When we die, our body, the hair, y'all want to get y'all boobs done, booty done. You can't take that with you when you die. The only thing that goes with us when we die is our brain. Not our brain, but our memory, our mind. There we go, our mind. Our mind is what goes with us when we die. We are energy. Everything that we're learning, everything that we're seeing, all this, that's what's going to go into our eternal DNA. So So yes, with that being said, y'all, don't let people gaslight you. Don't let your narcissistic parent gaslight you, make you think, excuse me, that you're the problem. Gaslighting you is telling you that you did this, you did that wrong. They're gonna make you question yourself and make you feel like, wait, am I the problem? Am I the problem? I've been going through stuff since I was 3 years old. You can't tell me a 3-year-old. I work with children. 3-year-olds are innocent. They don't know nothing until you start putting that stuff into their head. Once you take a child, hey, child, come here. You start doing it. Y'all know what grooming is? Anybody can be groomed. You could be a grown woman, a grown man to be groomed. But if you groom a child, if you're grooming a child, you can't gaslight them and make them feel like it's your fault. They're a child. They got groomed. They don't know nothing. Children only know what you can teach them. For the first 7 years of development is very crucial, because that first 7 years of development is going to determine how that child is going to be. And if your developmental stages get fucked up, then guess what? You're going to have some issues, but you can always switch and change. People say that you can't change when you can change. You can. You have to want it though. And you have to have that faith, and you have to have that willpower to keep on going and stay strong. Like, you have to. And then basically, I guess that was like the main thing I wanted to really cover. So yeah, the main things I really wanted to cover, you guys, is you have to stay strong. Like, stay strong. Don't let your narcissistic parents or family members take control of your life over your soul, because this is a spiritual warfare, you guys. We're not fighting against flesh and blood. Like, we're really not. Everything really is spiritual. If you sleep at night, start to ask for lucid dreaming. Start to ask to be present in your dreams, because your dreams will tell you a lot. I remember growing up, my grandma used to tell me that dreams mean a lot. And we all know you can find out who you are if you go within and pay attention to everything around you. Don't let outside forces control you. Don't let nobody have mind control over you. You should be the only person to have control over yourself. You should do whatever you want, whenever you want, however you want to do it. And you should be around people who love you for you. Don't go where you're tolerated. Go where you're celebrated. If you're going around people where they don't really want you around, then don't go around them. What's the point? I had to learn the hard way, y'all. No cap. I learned the hard way. Shout out to my brothers. I genuinely do love y'all, but I had to learn the hard way. Who am I to keep trying to run behind, keep trying to build this relationship, have something that the person who's over y'all don't want me to have? It's nothing I can do. Like, only thing I can do is focus on my own life, and that's all we have. That's all we have. If people don't want you around, you can't force it. You can't, because you're going to be miserable, because now you're around. I read a post yesterday. People will invite you and not really want you there. So if you don't really want my presence around, my energy, I know my energy is pure and good. I know it for a fact. I know who I am. Can't no person on this earth tell me who I am, and that's why I want y'all to get to that point too. I want y'all to reach the level that I'm at. I used to have to look at people for validation or ask for like ask for permission. Like, should I do this, y'all? Should I do that? I don't gotta ask y'all for nothing. Anything I get is because I want to. What do I need to consult with you for? Why do I have to consult with you? Who are you? Who are you? Do you make sure I eat every day? Do you make sure I have a roof over my head, clothes on my bed, personal needs? No. So at the end of the day, y'all, get up and go out here and get away from these people. If you're under the age of 18, I completely understand this system is fucked up, but I promise you I will help make a change in this world somehow, some way, for my kids who are young and who don't have a way out. Because we all grow up in fucked up environments, especially if you're black, not having your father home, and then you do have a mother, but she's fucking mean as shit. She's the fucking man. She's the man and the woman and a fucking narc and a gold digger. Like, how do you deal and cope with all this stuff? But if there's a will, there is a way. You have to hold on. If you are watching this and you are in a fucked up situation and you do feel like there is no way out, I promise you there is, but you have to stop and think, and you have to just deal with what you have. You have to, whatever situation you're in, you have to make the best of it. You have to make the best of your situation until you have a outing, because God gonna always give you a way out. God gonna let you find a way, like it was hiding from you, as long as you believe, because it can happen fast. If you start to understand, hold up, this person's abusing me verbally, mentally, whatever, I'm not happy. My fight, flight, or freeze response system is flaring up. Like, that's how you know that you're in a bad situation. When you're around someone and your heart's racing and you feel like you either need to fight, flight, or freeze. Like, which one you want to do? That's how you know. When you're not at peace. Like I said, I bring all elements. I can be peaceful, but I can show this fire because I remember how that feels. I remember how it feels to go through so much stuff and you looking at people like, I remember my aunt told me, she was like, you gave me this look like you was like, just help me. Like, no cap. When somebody's mentally torturing you, it's fucked up. But if you're going through that, I promise you, somebody in your life cares about you. There's somebody in your life who, if you're a child, is somebody in your life who is going to be willing to take you with open arms and love you. Save yourself. You have to save yourself. I don't care how old you are. If you are able enough to understand what's going on around you, you have to be able to try to see if you can remove yourself so you can save what's left. Because if you let somebody take that from you and keep fucking you up, because let's say a dog, right? A puppy. If you keep punching the shit out of a puppy every day, kicking it, doing shit to it, when they get older, it's gonna fucking bite you. And I know, because I did it. I had a dog. Because of the shit I went through, I did little fucked up shit to animals. I'm not even gonna lie. Because I didn't know what the fuck was going on with me. And I'm like, all right, let me see how this feels to this fucking animal. Hitting my dog and shit. What it do? Got older. It didn't like me. I didn't care, because I'm like, okay, I don't like y'all. I don't like nobody here anyway. I don't want to be here. I don't give a fuck who don't like me. I don't even want to fucking be here. So yeah, my dog bit me. So that's a real fucking scenario. You keep fucking kicking at a fucking dog, it's gonna get older and it's gonna bite the shit out you. That's how it's gonna be. So don't sit there and let somebody keep doing shit to you, and then you get older, now you snapping out, now your shadow side has been repressed. That's why watch people who always are so nice, because that's you're hiding who you really are. Your shadow side cannot be repressed. You keep repressing your shadow side, it's going to come out in other ways. That's why you have to do your inner work. That's why you have to heal and become one with yourself. I can be my full self. My shadow, everything is right here. I don't have to lie about anything. I don't have to hide. I am here. I'm an open book. I have no problem with anything, because I know who I am. Once you know who you is, you good. I know who the fuck I am. I know I serve the Most High God. I know the universe is protecting me. Mother Gaia. I don't care what nobody, y'all can believe whatever y'all want, but there is creator, and creator created Mother Earth, which feeds us. Mother Earth protects me. Mother Earth gives me the fruit that nourishes my body. So I know who my father and my mother truly is. Those are my two parents. Those who make sure I look good. Like, I feel amazing. Like, so don't sit there and stay in a cycle of abuse, y'all. Like, I'm so serious with y'all. Get out while you can. If you don't, it's going to show. If I show y'all pictures of me when I was 16, 17, you wouldn't even know that was me, because I was overweight. But that weight, it ain't nothing wrong with being overweight, because weight, I feel like, is also society. Like, oh, you're supposed to be whatever, 5'3", 150. That don't look right on everybody. My overweight was the trauma. My overweight, that extra pounds was all that negative energy clogging in my pores. Like, right now, I don't even have makeup on. I know I'm going everywhere, but I don't even have makeup on right now, for real. Just eyelashes and eyebrows. And it's like, my skin didn't look like this when I was 17. My skin was fucked up. Like, it was fucked up because of the energy, y'all. The energy that we are around. I was always around a dark cloud growing up. It was just dark. It was dark energy. It was bad, bro, bad. And now it's like freedom. I can sit in the sun. Like, the sun, I love the sun. I love it. I love breathing fresh air. I love seeing the grass. Like, this is things I didn't have growing up, and I love it. So everything happens for a reason, but I'm here to tell you, please save yourself. Only you can save you. I only can tell you, but it's up to you. And I'm not mad if nobody takes my advice. It is what it is. We don't owe nobody nothing. The only person that we owe is ourselves. I only owe it to myself to make sure I'm okay. You have to make sure you're okay. If a person's mistreating you, get the fuck out of there right now, because they don't give a fuck about you, and you're going to keep being hurt. The more you stay around, the more they're going to treat their golden child like the prize, and you're going to feel like shit. So God bless y'all. I hope this touched somebody's heart. I hope I encourage you to do what you got to do and stay up, okay? Stay up and just keep growing, keep showing, and let's keep going together. Like, you feel me? Keep growing, keep showing, let's keep going together. You know who you are. You know exactly who you are. Look yourself in the mirror. Look yourself in the mirror and say, I am king, I am queen, I reign supreme. And that's period. And I serve the Most High God who makes ways for me, who opens doors for me when I thought it was no way. Y'all, and I'm telling y'all to say this for yourself, but I'm telling you it's true. I got chills in my body, y'all, because this is how real it is, y'all. I didn't have no idea what I was doing. No idea, because I was not properly guided. And that's how you know you have a narcissistic parent. When they'll brag, I'm going to just be quick, I'm done with this. But that's how you know your parent's narcissistic. When they make sure they have bank accounts, their credit is good, and all the other things to survive in this matrix, right? But they don't even teach you how to have credit, for example. Just the basic thing, like credit. I had to teach myself about credit. I had to build my own shit. But that's how you know God is good. Because, okay, I might not have had credit for a long time for most of my life, but guess what? I'm still good. You, as a narc parent, you made sure your eggs was all lined up. You made sure, because you don't know what it's like to lean on your own understanding. You understand you have to make sure you have what the world says you have. Oh, make sure you do this, scam this person, do this, do that. You gonna make sure all that shit is lined up, but you ain't gonna never fall fully on yourself. So y'all stay away from that. A narc is a narc. A narc is a fucking shark, and they out for blood. Stay away. Stay away. I'm telling y'all, because y'all gonna end up fucked up, and you don't want to be fucked up. Even if you still gotta have some coping, I still have to cope, because when people who are narcs come for me, sometimes it triggers me. Sometimes when I'm surrounded by somebody who reminds me like of my childhood, I'm like, hold up, like I get triggered sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm like, I don't like that shit. Don't bring me that type of energy. Nothing but love and peace. If you don't like me and you want to see me beneath you, stay away from me. Because everybody I'm around, they want to see me up. I fuck with nothing but all bosses. Like, everybody who on my team is doctors or lawyers, all that shit. And I be like, damn, and they genuinely fuck with me. So I be like, we up, y'all saying? Rams up, because I just graduated too. So y'all already know I'm lit, y'all. Like, but yeah, y'all stay blessed. God bless. I love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and just subscribe. Like, subscribe. If you watch 21 minutes of this, I don't like making my videos long, but oh well. But if you watch this, subscribe, bro. Subscribe. All right, deuces. Love y'all.